Alright bro, do not buy this reel. The reel I'm about to show you is complete trash. I had it for actually quite a while, but just recently it started not working, started giving me a lot of... Oh, you didn't see it. You didn't see it yet. It started giving me a lot of problems, so I'm making this video just to aware people that they should probably not buy this reel. This could be just a bad experience with me, but my dad has this reel as well, and my friend has this reel as well. All three of them we've had problems with. Thought I'd share the news with you guys just so you guys don't waste your money, because these reels have problems and they just stop working at some point. They're not like your good old lose tournament MPs and tournament MBs that last few like 5-10 years. By the way, if you're new here, my name's Carney. I make fishing videos. I'm not gonna yell at you and be like, subscribe. If you like fishing and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a review video. I don't do many of these, but I thought I would, just to share with you guys the news that this reel is dog water. This reel is not good. This reel is
purely dog water.
Look at this new GoPro setup, by the way. How sick does that look? Let me know if you want me to make a video on my GoPro setup. I think it's really cool, and I think it's like the best GoPro setup for fishing that there is out there yet. So go comment down below if you want me to make a video just on this, and I'll make a video on it. But yeah, let's get to this video. Alrighty guys, so like you see in the title, it says BassProShops reels. I'm not saying all BassProShops reels are trash. I've just had two of them, and I know that my one I had broke, and then I had this one, and this one's actually worse than the first one I got, and this one's probably double the price. So I'm not saying all BassProShops reels are bad. I'm just saying I've had really bad experiences with them. You shouldn't get a BassProShops reel. I feel like you can get a way better reel if it's a Luz, especially if it's a Luz, Shimano, Abu Garcia, Daiwa reel for less money even, or the same price. You could probably get a really good one. But based off of my experience, this is my experience and a few of my family members and a friend, this exact reel right here is not good for the price or even for to last a long time, right? So I'm not gonna hide the reel from you anymore, but this is it. It is the BassProShops Pro Qualifier. All right, so first things first, this box is ugly as I got a few of my other boxes out. Let's look at this box. A red Daiwa box. This thing looks insane. I love this. This thing looks sexy. I love this. Then we got the Shimano Corrado DC box. It's way nicer, nice and black. Got some cool writing on there. Looks good. And then you have this thing. This looks like a Pokemon pack you'd get from Walmart. Like, you wouldn't know if there's a Charizard in here or a bait casting reel. I mean, other than this stupid picture of the bait casting reel. All right, so enough talking about the box. Let's get into the actual reel. Before we get into the box, let's look at the specs we got on this good old reel. We have 7 ball bearings, 7.2 ounces heavy, 10 pounds of drag, and it's 6:8:1 gear ratio reel. So let's open the box up and see how she looks. And wow, it actually comes with line on it. I'm just kidding, guys. This was my reel that I had for about I would say 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years I used this reel, and although it looks a little kind of smooth there, yeah, tension knob is pretty loose. Oh, and the brakes are on 0. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear that, but it doesn't feel smooth anymore. Like when I reel it in, I can feel something. I wish it was a little bit smoother, because I feel like there's tension or something holding this back. But overall, the look of it looks pretty nice. It has like a gray and gold BassProShops logo here is my favorite. I like that. It's probably my favorite thing about it. As far as casting ability, when you cast this thing, like I've had this for about 3 years. Like I think I just said, I had this for about 3 years. I casted, it was able to cast pretty far, but then for whatever reason, I think through the second winter of having this reel, when I would cast it, and I kept this reel in good shape, guys. I made sure to put the reel oil in here. I made sure the bearings were nice and smooth. And through the second winter, for whatever reason, like I didn't drop this in the water or anything, but it started squeaking very heavily when I would cast with it, and it would not cast far at all anymore. I don't know why that is. I'm not an expert in bait casting reels, but did that and it was super annoying. So that is the #1 fault that I have with this reel. Another thing is, it was $120. It was $99, sorry. A reel of that price, you're expecting to use it for a few years, if not like more than 3 years. For it to just stop working correctly, like you can see it's a little beat up here, but for it to just stop working doesn't really you know, satisfy me. So
it has 10 pounds of drag. I feel like it should have at least 15 to 20 or like even 12. That would help a lot more. But I had my drag absolutely locked one time, and I had a big bass on it. It was like a 3-pound bass, and the drag just kept screaming, and it broke the dragging system in this reel. So the drag doesn't work properly. The bass was pulling the line out of the spool pretty easily, to the point where it's like when I catch a pike, it's just running with line. So that's another problem I have with this reel. As far as like durability for like the outside of the reel, like this thing is like a rock. It's a little bit heavy for my liking, but it is definitely strong on the outside here, but it probably won't last you more than 2-3 years if you're looking to cast far with it. And just overall performance, this thing has made me rage many times, and I just think this reel was kind of a bust, guys. Like, that's just my opinion. Maybe some of you guys have this reel at home and you love it. This is just my opinion. This is my experience with this reel. By all means, if it's working for you, then that's great, man. I'm proud of you, but it's not working for me at all. I would say stay away from Bass Pro brand reels. And if you were thinking to get a Bass Pro brand reel and you're thinking to switch after seeing this video, I definitely recommend with 1000% to get a Lose reel. I've had a Lose Tournament MP for a few years now, and it's an absolute rock. I ran my trailer over with it, and it still works absolutely fine. Nothing's damaged at all. And yeah, I feel like that's a great reel for the price point of $130 to $150. I'm pretty sure that's the price point of it. But yeah, that is my opinion on these Bass Pro reels. I really don't like them. So, but in the future, guys, go for a Lose, a Daiwa, or a Shimano. I feel like the quality is just way better, and they more reliable and last longer. So thank you so much for watching. If you found anything useful in this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you later.